Hello everyone, Kevin Remdy here, IT Pro Evangelist with Microsoft, and today I want to talk to you about Search Federation in Windows 7. This is part 2 of a 5-part screencast series that I'm doing, all demos that came from a webcast that I did in early June of 2009. The webcast was entitled Windows 7 Feature Overview, and Demo 2 was about Search Federation. Now let me ask you this, how important is search to you? Well, search is important for the sake of finding things, certainly, on a workstation, on networks, on the internet. Certainly we all use search, but the experiences are all different. And what I'd like to have, and I think what most users would like to have, is the ability to look something up in a common way from one interface and then searching against many different sources. So I want one place, one pane of glass, one application, whatever it be, that allows me to just simply enter a search query, and then it's going to search my local machine, it's going to search the corporate network, it's going to search the SharePoints out there, it's going to search other applications, proprietary applications and their databases. It's going to possibly search even outside of my network, my local network, and actually search the internet for certain things. And what we're doing in Windows 7 is actually allowing a kind of a connector or a definition of another service externally that can be used for the sake of doing a search. So for example, I could have one location where I go and search both my local machine as well as some internet site. Now let me show you this file that I have right here called TechNet.osdx. And now of course with any file that has the letter X at the end of the name here, I think you're probably going to realize it's XML, right? So let's actually open this file up and see what this looks like. I'll just open up a notepad today. And we can see that it's some pretty straightforward, very short definition. And I'm not a coder, but I can see that it looks like we're defining a link to some other location, perhaps a web service. And here's a link to something at TechNet. Looks like a feed of some sort, so it's probably maybe using some RSS on the background, and basically doing a query, it looks like. So this is just a simple definition of a connection to a service at Microsoft TechNet, where we can actually do search against that. Now with this defined file, I can actually, let's actually just double-click it. And this is going to open up Windows Explorer for me, but it's also going to open up a search against TechNet. In fact, it allows me to enter some information here. Now I don't have this yet in my favorites, but I'll go ahead and just drag this down here, and now it becomes an extra search that I can do anytime I want. So let's go ahead and close this, and I'll just reopen Windows Explorer. And here it is. So if I want to search against TechNet, it's as simple as starting to type here. So I can just type federated, and as I type, it's actually doing the search and giving me the first results based on what I've typed. I'll just finish that out. And it even highlights for me what it's found in the different locations. I can, if I want to have a preview, I can open the preview pane here, select one of these, and you'll see where this first entry is the Wikipedia entry around federated search. And there it is. And if I ever want to use this again, or any one of these searches again, notice I can just select one and drag it to my desktop. So I can very quickly go back to the National Library of Australia for their definition of federated search. Okay, so you get an idea that we're building things into the operating system to make it easier to search, easier to connect and find what we're looking for the sake of better decisions, faster actions, what have you. All the benefits of being able to find what we need to look for and not spending too much time spinning our wheels actually looking for something in order to get our work done. Okay? So thanks for joining me with this screencast. I hope you found it useful, and we'll see you on another one very soon.